What's up, everybody? Did y'all watch Adrian Booner fight? He got beat up. He lost unanimous decision. Boxing is one of the most honest sports there is. That guy had hella talent, boy. He had talent. He had amazing talent. But see, that's the thing. But that's the thing that separates him from guys like Floyd Mayweather, Adrian Booner, and Roy Jones. Adrian Booner and Roy Jones got natural talent. Natural. Some of the things they do can't be taught. And then when you combine that with being in shape, you're unstoppable. But he's never in tip-top shape. Just like Roy Jones. Roy Jones, that guy was amazing at 160, but then he started going up. Anytime guys start going up, like I told you, when they start going up in weight class, they're going up in weight for a number of reasons. But the main reason is because they don't want to watch their weight anymore. But no matter what weight you go up to, you're going to have to watch your weight. James Toney was a prime example of a guy that did not want to watch his weight. He had talent. He had amazing talent. But he was more of a skilled boxer. And that's the thing, like him when he fought James Toney and Roy Jones fought. That's the perfect example. James Toney is a guy that has the fundamentals. Roy Jones was self-taught. Because Roy Jones gets away with murder because he was fast. And when you're fast, you can do what you want to do. But then when you slow down and you didn't learn those techniques like James Toney learned, then it starts to catch up with you. And that's what happened with Roy Jones. A lot of things he taught, a lot of things he did cannot be taught. And he got away with it because he's fast. Because he has lightning fast reflexes. I mean, when you fast, you can do what you want to do. You can do that. You can do all that because you got good reflexes. But when you get slow, you can't do all that no more. And that's when boxing really, that's when learning the techniques of boxing come into play. And the basic thing is a jab. Anytime the guys start doing all that fancy stuff, like Prince Naseem Hamed used to do, and stuff that Roy Jones used to do, all them guys that are light and fast, and they got all them tricks and stuff, you got a jab. Jab stops all of that. Touch him, you gotta touch him. I was watching Floyd. I learned something new that he does. It's a hook. He does the hook, but he doesn't do it like Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia depends on his hook. Floyd Mayweather throws his hook when a guy misses a jab. When a guy misses a jab, he hooks him. But he do it real fast, like pop, 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 when the guy's coming in on him. And that's, when the guy's trying to rush him, he'll back up and throw a hook. Watch him. But yeah, like I was saying, when you're fast, you can get away with murder. But then when you slow down and you don't have those reflexes, then you got to rely on the fundamentals of boxing, which is the jab and stuff like that. And back to what I was saying about Adrian Booner, he want to hang out in the streets with his homeboys. That don't work. That's what separates him from Floyd Mayweather. Because Adrian Booner had hella talent, boy. Very talented, very fast, very good, very skilled boxer. But he want to hang out with his homeboys. He want to keep it real with his friends. And like they said, the funny thing about when you hang out with three broke guys, you one of them. And if y'all ain't got no, I ain't gonna say they broke, because they probably hustling out there and doing their thing. But that ain't gonna last. Not if you turning that money into something else. Because the way they doing it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna last. It's temporary. When you got beat up, like I said, that's an honest boxing. It's an honest sport, boy. Yeah, it's an honest sport. It's honest, boy. You all that stuff. But like I was saying, hold on, catch my breath. I was talking about you could tell when the guy's not in shape because they start getting cut up and bleeding real easy. Miguel Cotto always used to get cut up here, and his nose used to bleed. His nose started bleeding real bad. That's because he's not in shape. They be in fake shape. They be in shape, but they be wearing them plastic suits. Miguel Cotto always wore plastic suits. And like I keep telling you, you can wear them plastic suits in the amateurs because you're only fighting 3 rounds. And I wouldn't even suggest it then. You should lose weight naturally and fight at your natural weight. But what he used to do is he'd be wearing plastic suits to get in shape. Not even to get in shape, to lose weight. They'd be wearing plastic suits. So Miguel Cotto, he fight at 147. He walking around at 157. He walks around at 157. Then when it's time to fight, they wear them plastic suits, and it makes them lose weight fast. And then when it's time to weigh in, at the weigh-in, he'll weigh 147 on the scale, and then the next day he'll weigh 157 again. I'm exaggerating. He'll weigh about 154. And people are like, how did he gain so much weight overnight? He never lost it. He just wore them plastic suits just to make weight. But then when it's time to fight, and a guy makes you fight back, you're gonna see what happens. That's why they start bleeding from the nose and they get cut up here real easy, because they're out of shape. They didn't lose weight naturally. They didn't really lose weight. They just wore them plastic suits. And them things that drain your electrolytes, they take your natural strength away when you wear it. And that's why they end up messed up when they stop boxing. If you're gonna fight at 147, you should walk around at 147. You should be 147 every day. That way when you get on the scale, it's nothing. You don't have to fight the scale. But them guys used to fight, and like if you fight a guy like Manny Pacquiao, that's gonna make you fight, you know you're gonna conk out. And that's what happened to Cotto. You see Mayweather ain't conk out against him. Wearing them plastic suits. That's a bad habit that guys learn in the amateurs. Like I was in the amateurs, I was watching Donald Curry. Donald Curry had something like 400 amateur fights. You learn a lot of bad habits in the amateurs. You learn them bad habits in the amateurs because you can get away with it. Because you're only fighting 3 rounds. You're only fighting 3-minute rounds. So I knew when I was coming, it was 3 rounds. I don't know how many rounds it is now. But you fighting 3 rounds. And that's where them guys learn all them bad habits. And then when they turn pro, it catches up with them. Time for me to go. Here.
all I need is